Solo Sikoa is a name that has been doing the rounds for some time now, ever since the Samoan star turned up on NXT. However, wrestling fans are not quite sure what to think of the upstart wrestler. While he looks similar to the Usos, there's a lot about him that's still unknown, but we're talking about who Solo Sikoa is. When a Samoan wrestler debuts in WWE, there's usually one question on the minds of WWE fans. Is he a part of the famous Anoa'i wrestling family? The Anoa'i family is one of the most famous and important wrestling families, having produced wrestlers like Umaga, Roman Reigns, Rikishi, The Rock, the Usos, and more. Solo Sikoa is the son of Rikishi, brother of Jimmy and Jey Uso, and the cousin of Roman Reigns. Sikoa might have a long way to go to live up to the level of his brethren, but without a doubt, he's one of the stars with the most potential. Being treated as a top guy on NXT, it might be only a matter of time before he starts holding top titles. It's no accident that Solo is getting the push that he is at the moment. He is in every way the sort of wrestler that Vince McMahon and his troupe love. He not only resembles his older brothers the Usos, but he also has that superstar look. At 6'2", he's around the perfect height to be pushed as a top star, and at the same time, he's quite muscled. A few more years might lend that to him, and then he would be the picture-perfect star in the eyes of WWE officials. Also, children of WWE veterans and legends always stand a better chance of making it at the top level. It's not a shock that since his debut at Halloween Havoc, Sikoa was undefeated until facing Gunter in a recent episode of NXT. In wrestling, real names often don't matter that much, but it's still something that fans should know. Solo's real name is Joseph Fatu, also known as Fatu. He was born on March 18, 1993 and is currently 28. As it goes, he's got most of his career in front of him. He already has another name in the wrestling ring even before he made his WWE debut, going by The Problem. This is not his first time wrestling, as he worked for his father's KnockX promotion. Although he was born into the Anoa'i family, it appears Solo didn't have the easiest start in his life. In a vignette when he was being promoted to appear in WWE soon, he talked about his life on the streets, and said that he didn't have an official record, but he was more than familiar with fighting there. You won't find my wins and losses in any record books. Those live on the streets. I was left to fight alone when I was 15 years old, and that's when I became Solo Sikoa, street champion of the island. While he might have claimed himself to be the street champion of the island, in the Anoa'i family, there is only one tribal chief in WWE, and that's Roman Reigns. It will be interesting to see if he'll be a part of the Bloodline in the future, and if he will get to interact with Reigns and the Usos. If that does happen, the Bloodline will only continue becoming a bigger and better faction. While Solo is not married, he's been engaged to Almia Williams since July 2020. In November 2019, they welcomed their son Zion Fatu, who is already 3 years old. They gave birth to their second son, Zaki Christopher Fatu, in February 2021. Sikoa is a family man and regularly shares pictures with his family. Ever since making his debut on NXT, he has been treated as the next big star, as many are excited to see if he can continue building momentum. And this was Who is Solo Sikoa. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.